Make sure. Hold on. This boy. Alright. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright. Y'all probably like, why are you in the bed? I don't give a fuck. That's why. I'm about to be a self-made millionaire at the age of 19, and that is a fact. I'm going to be getting into my first. Sorry, I'm gonna be getting into my first Airbnb property with y'all. I'm gonna be showing y'all the process of how it is to be an Airbnb owner. I'm gonna show y'all all the pros, all the cons. I'm just gonna give y'all basically a raw footage of what it's like to be an Airbnb owner at 19. And anything I show y'all, anything I say is is never to brag. It is always to help other people out. And people are like, "Oh, why are you using 19?" And bro, because I'm young, and I feel like I could help y'all out, and I feel like I have some wisdom that God's gave me and that I could share with y'all. So why not? I want to get back to God and get back to the people. So I currently have the full place booked out. I hope these people don't see it, or I'll probably blur their face out, but Eve stays for one more day. Eve paid me $159 for 4 nights, and this is in one. So what I have is a 3 bedroom, and I Airbnb out each room in there. And one big thing on being on Airbnb is being super specific in your description, because let me see, I'm looking at, because people will get very frustrated. People are spending money on this. People are traveling. People are going on vacation, and they don't want to deal with any BS. They could go to a hotel, they could go to a motel, but no, they're choosing to come to an Airbnb, and it's a privilege, that they want to come stay at your property. So it's very important to make them feel special. It's very important to always, always, always. Rule number one: keep the Airbnb as clean as possible before the guests get there. And that's whether if you need to clean out the sheets, change the trash bags, clean the sink, clean the kitchen. It needs to be guest ready. You need to have it where the president could walk in and it'll be all right for him to sit down. So always have your spot looking immaculate before they come into your spot. And Airbnb honestly does such an amazing job. They made it super, super simple. And I'm just very, very happy and pleased with Airbnb and how they handle everything. It's just been unreal. These are my 2 listings in Austin, Texas, right downtown. I'm very blessed to have this location. This location is amazing. I know what all y'all really want to see. My first month started super, super late. I think I only had like 1 or 2 bookings. Yeah, probably only 1 or 2 bookings. It was, I wasn't upset or anything. I knew I knew it was gonna pick up. This month is December, and I am about to make 1,900, and this is not including the other third room guest. That third room guest is paying $250 a week. So y'all do the math plus this. And this, honestly, I just started, like, this second half right here is the a new bedroom that I listed. So I would really like to see this being like almost 2 to 3K next, you know? But yeah, this was crazy to see right here. And I mean, they pay you out quick right after you get like, look, they're paying out constantly every day, and this is just cash flow that you're getting. And I do all the cleaning. All this money's going straight in my pocket. Like, this is an amazing. I get to work for myself. I get to put all this, really all of it in your pocket. Like, look what you're projecting. Airbnb is such an amazing deal. The calendar, they do a great job of showing you when you're booked. So this is how we're looking right now. This is what I'm charging for downtown. I am undercutting the market completely. I'm doing something very different, and this honestly has been working super amazing for me. I don't know if I'm going to change it. I'm not sure if I will change it. I don't think I'm going to change it because how well it's doing, but I never have to worry about being booked out. I am constantly always booked out every single day. New inquiries are coming, hitting my phone. So today is the 21st. She checked in on the 18th. She's been there for quite a while. Today's going to be her last day. So a little bit about that process. All right. Eve checked in on the 18th. I'll show y'all some of her messages just so y'all could kind of see how, it goes with being um being an owner, and hello. She says, hello, I'm visiting my son for a few days there. Any recommendation for bars to see live shows? So she's seeing her son and she wants to go see, some shows. She wants to have some fun. So I sent her a very nice text. I went to Grok. Grok actually made me a very nice message that I could send over, and he does it every time. And sent this over. I approved it. Thank you for the recommendation. Anything for breakfast/lunch. And this right here is how you're for sure gonna get 5 stars. As y'all could see, I just got my first 5-star rating. I'm a 5-star host on Airbnb. Yeah, let me see. Let's go back to the messages. But a lot of people might not want to do this type of things, but this right here is what's going to give you 5-star reviews. Giving her a list of great things. She asked if there's any breakfast and brunch spots, and I gave her just a list of great spots. And look, she's just awesome. I'll be checking in late on Thursday night, closer. I'll land. Awesome. Let me know if you need anything. I live right down the street, so if something pops up. And then they're going to hit you with stuff like this. Do you have a hair dryer in your bathroom? Like, are you serious? When I saw that text, I was like, like, kind of like I had to rub my eyes. Like, did I see that right? But I mean, it's little things like that. Like, it's nothing big time, you know. But Eve was a great guest. I'm super honored to have her into my Airbnb. Tomorrow we'll check. I'll record to see if there's any damages or anything like that. So I'll take a look at that for y'all. We'll see how that goes. No, we don't want to talk too soon, but it's not always going to be smooth sailing. There's going to be some that aren't too happy, and this was one of them. This was Carla right here. Carla was like, hello, I'm here. I want to stay one night. Will the place be ready to go? Place was ready. What time? And she said she was already here. And I haven't cleaned the apartment at this point. I have not cleaned the apartment at this point. So I was like, oh man, like, I need to get there ASAP. I said, give me 20 minutes and I'm going to go clean it real quick. And so tell me why I'm getting there and I see three people outside of the car with luggages and everything. And mind you, it said one guest. And if they put like 2 guests, this price will times by 2. Or if they put 3 guests, this price will times by 3. And so they're being a little sneaky about this. And that was off rip what I seen. And so I cleaned it, I left. And I said it was ready. And then she said this. It's shared. It doesn't come out. And you didn't tell me that it was shared. Also, I don't see a bed or anything like that. And everything was in the description. I have everything listed down for her from top to bottom. And stuff like this is gonna happen, and you can't dwell. She canceled her request, but that was on December 17th and 18th. But like I said, when your prices are so immaculate, getting booked is not an issue. This guy came and booked up quick. Look at this. This is 7:48. Look at this, y'all. She canceled at 5:33. Within 2 hours, Airbnb was already having us paid and booked. This is why I have 5 stars for Airbnb. I want to be a big time shareholder in Airbnb. I love this business that they have. I think I'm 100% going to be a millionaire off Airbnb if I continue to be in the right markets, continue to charge the right prices, continue to be in the right locations. And I mean, look, this was amazing. David, thank you so much for coming to my Airbnb. I loved having you there, brother. And sorry about your blanket. You won't be getting that back. I appreciate that blanket, my guy. But yeah, these are my listings right here. Y'all could take a look at them if y'all like. Yeah. So this is just a little bit about the Airbnb, how it's going. Airbnb does a great job, shows you your calendars today. Upcoming. I have 18 upcoming reservations. And I mean, look at that. Like, that's great. But I just wanted to show y'all how it's going so far. My first month in Airbnb, how it's going, what we're looking at. And I got nothing but great things to say about it so far. I just wanted to hop on stream, post a quick YouTube video. I'll post tomorrow at me go checking at Eve to see how they left it, and I'll show y'all the cleaning and stuff like that. So, now y'all have a good night. It was good seeing y'all.